to whether or not I was going to make it because I have to leave here at about 5. And right now it's 3 o'clock. So I have about, well, I got some time. I put Avery down for a nap. Hopefully she's going to take a nap because she's going to nap in 2 days. Anyway. Anyway, let me just find it on here and we will get started. I got it. Here we go. And the first person here is Brittany for love. Cause for celebration comes in around romance. So if you're not with anyone right now, you've got new romance coming in. Listen to your intuition and have a little bit of patience. Things are about to change for the better for you quickly. Might be feeling undecided about this person when you first meet them, but if you give them a chance, it will be a well-functioning relationship. Disappointment moves into the past. Perseverance pays off. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's also a Cancer and a Libra coming in around you. Now, if you're currently with someone, I would say have a little bit of patience with your current relationship. Things will move forward, change for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition, and the relationship should be improving. Jovi, general. Jovi, general. The Fool, starting a new journey. About to embark on a new journey. Not looking back on the past fondly, but eager for your life to move forward, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Could have a new business opportunity. You also may be going back to school or learning a new area of study. Six of Pentacles is either feeling more appreciated at work, better compensated, better respected, and feeling very successful. An old wound starts to heal, and you're walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Excellent. UAF, spirit and general. Okay. Okay, so generally speaking here, you have a creative project that you may be working on and you may be throwing yourself into. Whatever it is, it looks like you either enjoy it very much or, yeah, I would say, I don't think it is work related. I think it may be something that you're just doing yourself that it could be around the house. It could be something that you're just doing like creatively, whatever it is, you get a lot out of it. Have a little bit of patience because things are about to fall into place for you. Cause for celebration comes in. Growth, transformation comes in around your current career. But you also may be thinking about starting a business, or that may be running through your head. Negativity is moving into the past. No longer waiting for your ship to come in, feeling prepared and excited for the future. No longer feeling stuck. Happiness comes out over your life. Also looks like the love cup is full, so love is looking good. It looks like you could have a couple of new business opportunities or jobs. Things change for the better for you quickly. Spirit cards. My wrenched neck is starting to feel better, thank goodness. The Nine of Earth, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. The King of Water, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Open your heart and your mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. The Three of Fire, abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time and make long-term plans. Yvette, general for the weekend. Could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Love could definitely be heating up this weekend. Anxiety is moving into the past, and you got some money coming in. You also have an air sign around you this weekend, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Growth, change, and transformation is coming in around your personal life. Chloe, do you see money coming in? Do you see money coming in? What's going on over there, Dylan? What are you barking at? Yeah, you do have money coming in. And you may be feeling better respected, better compensated, and better appreciated at work. Takira, general love. Love improves out of the blue when you least expect it. So if you're with someone right now, you should find that either your current partner is a little bit more attentive, makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and the relationship is functioning really well. Good karma comes in and balance. If you're not with anyone right now, next relationship will be well balanced. You got a Libra coming in, but you have a Libra coming in. You also have a Virgo coming in, or it could be a Virgo Libra cuspy kind of a person. And you're not looking back on the past, but you're looking towards the future. So you're not with anyone, Libra or Virgo. If you are with someone, relationship is improving. Next relationship or current relationship should be well balanced, where you don't have to, you don't have to question, is he going to call? Like he just calls. Like it's just easy. Thank God. L'Amour. How does Jason think of me? Jason thinks that you're successful, hardworking, intuitive, compassionate, sincere, attractive. You have a lot of potential and you're very persevering. I would say this person's got a lot of respect for you and finds you to be very interesting. Takira, general for next month. Okay, no longer holding yourself back. Life seems to move forward, but don't get frustrated. Have a little bit of patience. Things are about to fall into place for you. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and things change for the better for you quickly. You've got love heating up. You've got success and celebration coming in around love. Feeling like the hard work that you put into business, school, work, whatever you do all day is coming back to you. And feeling prepared and excited for the future. You're also maybe taking time for like a small vacation or rest, relaxation, something a little bit like recreational. Hopefully it's a getaway. Red, love. Okay, cause for celebration comes in around love, heading towards the 10 cups being full. Excellent. The hard work you put into love, you'll get out of it. Looks like you have a couple of options coming in. 7 of Cups. Perseverance around love pays off. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. A disappointment is moving into the past. Now you have a water sign, but then you also have a Cancer coming in, a Capricorn coming in. No longer holding yourself back, and you could be exploring options. Sagittarius comes in as well. You may have plenty of options around love. Definitely going to have choices. And you're headed towards the 10 cups being full with cause for celebration. So things look good. Kevin, should I mend these old friendships? Advice. You know what? That to me is always like a catch-22. Let me just ask yes and no. Should I mend these old friendships? No, I'm only getting a 33% chance, yes. So here's the thing with friendships. I think that you can be friends with somebody and not have them in your life on a daily basis, right? You don't have to talk to them every day. Like, for example, my friend Joe, I haven't seen him. You know when the last time I saw him was? It was November of 2019. We were just talking about it today. I'm going to see him today because I'm picking up a bed from his mom's house for Avery. That's Minnie Mouse. Avery loves Minnie Mouse. Anyway, so I'm going to see him for today. But we were talking. Now we had COVID, which was a huge thing. He works like crazy. It's not easy. I haven't seen him in a long time. Whatever. Thing is that he and I are still friends. Like, I don't need to see him all the time. And I think that, I don't know how old you are, but as you get older, I think that most people just kind of accept that. Like, everybody's busy and has their own shit going on, and it's hard to get together a lot. Anyhow, so I'll see him today, first time in a year and a half, almost 2 years. Now, then I have other people that I see more frequently because our schedules are different or they're more open. Joe has never done anything to me hurtful. Like, I mean, he's never like done anything hurtful. So I don't care if I don't see him that often. Like, it doesn't mean our friendship is over. And if I see, like, sometimes it goes in spurts. Like, I could see somebody a lot and then not see them for a while, whatever. But the people in my life that have done hurtful things to me, and this may be for the same for you, I find it harder to maintain friendships with them because once somebody does something to you once and they get away with it, they tend to do it again. So I would think about the situations with the friends. Like, if it's something that's like stupid, somebody forgot to call you back or somebody blew you off or somebody else, I mean, that's insignificant. But I had a friend once who did something to me who was, I felt to be very betraying at the time. And now that I look back on it, maybe I made a little bit bigger of a deal than it really had to be. But she was one of those people that I would have trusted. Like, if I killed somebody, I would go to her and be like, we got to get rid of this body. I'm only kidding. But she was that kind of friend to me. I would have trusted her with anything. And what she did to me, I felt was so betraying that I just couldn't go back to I could never look at her the same after that. So that's a personal thing for you. And I think each situation may be different. Stupid gossipy bullshit, blowing somebody off, blowing you off to hang out with the boyfriend or that kind of nonsense. I think that stuff is all forgivable, and I think that we've all been in those kinds of situations. But when it's something that was really hurtful, I would tell you to think twice about it, because once somebody does it to you once, they will keep doing it to you if they can get away with it. And that's just my experience over the course of my life with friends. So think about it. You don't really need those kind of people in your life. If they've done it once, it's like, I had a friend in high school that every time I was interested in a guy, she had to go after him. I mean, it happened every time. Unless she had like a serious boyfriend, which at one point she did. But why did I keep forgiving her? Why? So she could do it to me again? And she kept doing it again. Until finally she started sleeping with the guy that I was interested in. And everyone knew but me. And I was really embarrassed. And when I found out, why did I keep her in my life? For what reason? Why did I have to be so forgiving? Think about it before you let these people back into your life. Anyway, I'll shut up now and continue. Elizabeth, General. Okay, life is moving forward. You could be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. You have a Libra and a Capricorn around that may be significant. It also looks like communication may come in out of the blue from someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. You're no longer holding yourself back, and life is going back into balance. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You're headed towards the 10 cups being full, even if you're not there yet. Got a new little adventure coming in. That may be something that's fun and exciting, and you're heading over to greener pastures. So life is starting to move forward. You may ask, when will I hear back from the job? I would say sometime next week. I would say sometime within the next week or week and a half. A little more advice for today. Listen to your intuition. First card that comes up around you. Things are going to change for the better quickly. Cause for celebration comes in. Feeling well respected and well compensated. Listen to your intuition, especially when it comes to business. You're prepared for business to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Kevin, love coming in soon. Mm-hmm. You've got a couple of people coming in. You have a Cancer, you have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you could have a Libra. One more. Unicorn cards, yay. Why do I get so excited? I don't know. I like the, I like what it says about them. You know, with the what do you call it? The book, what the book says. Okay, this one is 19, Not a Stone, Simplicity. Hey, look, it's got the same hair as me. Not a Stone, Simplicity, number 19. Transformation, kick it up in the street or weed around in the garden. Stub your toe or take an extra careful step. Oh, this thing, it's just a rock. It just took millions of years to form and lays in the foundation of every building I've ever known. Wait, what could it be? A miracle? Suddenly, even the tiniest pebble is magnificent. The humble and simple rock takes on a new shape because a rock can transform into a rock unicorn. It is just a matter of acknowledging the beauty in the little things every day. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Meditation. Imagine that you are very small, sitting among the blades of grass. The unicorn rock appears. Though being a pebble, the unicorn rock appears being a pebble. She looks at you and laughs. Are you remembering the little things? Affirmation. There is magic in the simple life. The little things mean so much. Advice. A popular trend has arisen in the world of art and gardening. It is a joy of painting rocks. That's true. Yeah. I mean, I see kids painting rocks all the time. Paint some stones with colorful designs and spread them around your town. In your travels, on the back, place the contact information or a social media handle and see how far they go. These simple little rocks can journey far, more magical. Hey, that's pretty cool. Paint a rock, right? Have an Instagram page for it. Leave it somewhere. And then on the back of the rock, the person picks it up and then they take a picture of it and they leave it somewhere else and see where the rock ends up. That's pretty cool. I may try that. Number 14, not a cat hunting. Not a cat hunting. Hunting, transformation. Who is that prowling around in the living room and the side streets alike with grace, agility, and power in her claws? She is the great hunter in search of her prize. With glowing gold eyes, a whisper in the moonlight, elusive and fierce. Here, kitty, kitty. Oh no, think again. Because the small little cat is so much more than a pet. She is a ferocious hunter, seeing her transformation. She is a thing of magic, the feline unicorn. Meditation, climb aboard the back of the almighty feline unicorn with your sword and travel in hand. Slink off into the night in search of an adventure. What treasures will you find? Affirmation, I am a hunter in search of my prize. I reach my goals with ease. Action, spend some time alongside a feline friend. Whether it is petting your own little lion, visiting a shelter, or making friends with a stray, admire and observe these tiny hunters at work and at play. I like the rock thing. That rock thing seems really cool. Anyhow. Elizabeth, love for the next week. Got happiness coming out around love and a new beginning. Love cup here is full. Things could pick up. Listen to your intuition. You got a Pisces, a Libra, a Capricorn. I don't know if they're all going to be around next week, but whatever relationships you're dealing with next week or potentials, you should feel like it's very mutual and things are moving forward pretty quickly. Love should be good next week. Empress. See it yet? Let me do a little more. Can I trust Jason? Yeah, for the most part, more or less, yeah. Jay, why have I been feeling so drained the past 2 days and so blah? I bet you it has to do with the full moon. I bet you that's what it is. I think it's planetary. I think that it has something to do with the full moon. It also shows here that you may be feeling a little bit like this is like anxiety is moving into the past. So that's positive. But there may be a little bit of negativity around, or you just may need to like shake it off. I would say also maybe get a little bit more rest or take time for rest and relaxation. Maybe tonight if you can, like go home and do nothing after work. And then you know what I always say, when people are feeling tired and sluggish, make sure that you're drinking enough water, and you can even put some electrolytes in the water. Or Pedialyte is great too. I used to drink that all the time when I was teaching a lot. Empress, my brother still hasn't heard from Cassidy. What could be the reason? I think she wants him to reach out again. I think she wants him to put in a little bit more effort. And then she may give him an excuse, like, oh, I forgot to answer you, or some kind of nonsense. I think she wants him to chase her. And I don't know that he's going to do that, but I think she's looking for a little more out of him. Davy, general for this weekend. Should be a good weekend. You got the love cup here full. Things are moving forward. You're no longer holding yourself back, and you're starting to feel like you've seen karma. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Romance could be good too. You may be taking time for rest, relaxation, hanging out. It should be a good weekend. It looks like plenty of opportunity for love, plenty of opportunity for relaxing, taking time for yourself, or just like chilling somewhere. I think it'll be a good weekend for you. Karina, general. Feeling prepared and excited for life to move forward. So anxiety is moving into the past. You're prepared for life to move forward. You could have a new business opportunity, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Negativity is moving into the past, and you are being guided by the divine. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Ram. I keep ignoring M at the club, but he keeps staring at me. At this point, what does he think of me? Well, he's expecting you to chase him. That's why he's paying so much attention to you. So he can't believe that you don't care. Like, he can't believe that that you're not running after him, because that's what he expected. So he's thinking that you're either past it or you're over it, and that baffles him. Yeah. So he thinks, I mean, he finds you attractive, he thinks that you're cool, but it doesn't seem like he's putting in any effort because he wants you to chase him. And that's not going to happen for him. So he's going to be disappointed. I've got hair in my mouth. He's going to be disappointed. Oh well. TD, how does Kay feel about me? How does Kay feel about me? Thinks that you're a strong person, very independent, kind-hearted, sincere, well-balanced, easy to get along with, a lot of fun, spontaneous, attractive, and a little bit mysterious. But for some reason, they may be overthinking things, or they could be feeling like the timing around the situation is not great at this point. I don't know why, but that's what comes up. Deja, general. You got cause for celebration that comes in here. Life starts to move forward, and you could hear from somebody out of the blue you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Got a little bit of passion coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a Sagittarius coming in that could be potential. Feeling like life has come back into balance. Intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something which makes you feel relief. Ram, love reading. Okay, so Lovers is in reverse, which is the first card here, which just may be that you're kind of feeling like not much is really moving forward right now, but you know what? That's going to change because you got cause for celebration coming in. You might be making a decision to get serious about the types of people that, like, get serious about putting out into the universe the type of person you want to show up. Like somebody who's ready, willing, and able to be in a committed relationship. And then once that happens, you'll meet the person through divine timing. You won't hold yourself back, and they could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. If you've been feeling a little bit like shit, everything is stuck and I'm sitting around here waiting for my ship to come in, that energy is going to change. And you should feel like your perseverance pays off around love and you've made it to the top of the mountain. There's also a Pisces coming in. Jay, who will I be dating in the future? Water sign comes up strongest. Could be a Scorpio. You got a Scorpio that comes up pretty strong. You also have a Sagittarius. And a soulmate connection comes in on the horizon. I would say sometime this summer. Got a Capricorn too. But what comes up the strongest right now is that water sign. Could be a Scorpio. TD, general around today. What the hell is this? What is this random hair? The general for today, you may be feeling a little bit, I don't know, like stuck or blah, but that moves into the past by this evening. As we move into this evening, life has come back into balance. You've got the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you feel as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. Might be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. That may shift the energy around you. Maybe you need a little bit of self-care. And you have the Chariot here, which means things could be moving forward by the end of the evening. So if the whole day has kind of been like, kind of blah, that should change come like, I would say like maybe 4 or 5. What time is it now? It's 3:30. Well, I don't know where you are, but it's 3:30 here. And then the energy shifts. It becomes a little bit more pleasant. Taking time for rest and relaxation kind of shifts the energy around you. And it becomes a little bit more positive and forward moving right through the rest of the weekend. Lita. Will I see the man from the store again, and what did he think when he saw me? Will I see the man from the store again? The chances are slim you're going to see him again because I only have one ace, so that's only a 33% chance that you'll see him again. I think that he thought that you were interesting, attractive, and yeah, I would say interesting and attractive, but I'm not so sure you're going to see him again. Liz, general for the weekend. Excuse me. Anxiety is moving into the past, and the weekend is slow and steady wins the race. An Aries enters that could be of significance, also a Capricorn. Might be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, but you also may have something come up spontaneous that's fun and exciting. I don't know what it is. You've got the Magician here, which is the ability to manifest new opportunities. A Cancer comes in. You could be taking a road trip too this weekend. The road trip may be around the spontaneity thing. Should be a pretty good weekend. I lost my spot. Maybe I'm up to Julie. How would the 11 to 7 be for me at Highland? Would I catch on quickly? You would catch on quickly and you would learn a lot. It would be a decent shift. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad at all. It may be busier than the other shift, but you would learn a whole lot. It would be a great experience. Karina, what's coming in that I don't expect? A new journey. You could be starting a new journey of some type that leads to growth, change, transformation, and brings you right to the top of the mountain. New journey's coming in. John Holmes, weekend for me. Things change for the better for you quickly this weekend, and anxiety moves into the past. You also could be starting a new journey. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. The hard work that you've put into something is going to pay off, and you got money coming in. Plus, you got time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. She lay it on me. Is my new relationship someone old or new? Is my new relationship somebody from the past? Next relationship is new energy. Emma, I had a sexual dream about Sean. Doesn't mean anything. It's just your subconscious. No, it doesn't mean anything. It's just something that's in your subconscious and it's coming out at night. I have been having this reoccurring dream that is tormenting me. It's tormenting me. And I have gone to several different people and told them about the dream, and the same answer comes back no matter who I talk to. And it all comes back is it's your subconscious, that's all it is. So, and I'm like, I've gone to like spiritual people, like I've spoken to therapists about it. Like, I want to know what's up with this dream. The dream isn't always the same exact dream, but it's always the same thing. And like, I feel the stress of the situation in the dream. And everyone says the same thing. It's just your subconscious. It's the subconscious way of processing whatever is going on, and it's coming out in the dream state. So, Denise, how will Vincent feel towards me once I pay him back unexpectedly? He's going to be, first of all, he's going to not expect it, like you said, unexpectedly. So he's going to think very highly of you. He's going to kind of be like shocked, and he's going to feel like that you've either stepped into your strength or he's got newfound respect for you. Lady, does Darius have a crush on me? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I would say a little bit. Julie, is HL the place I have to watch out for? Right, is HL the place I have to watch out for? Things look good there. Things look good. You're well prepared. You're starting a new journey, and you've made a decision to push your career forward. I think you're okay. Jay, how much could I grow working for UPS? Will I stay? I think there's plenty of room for you there. Yeah, I think you are going to stay there for a while. Yeah. I think too, once you get into the driving, I think you're going to like that. Yeah, I think that you'll be there. Yeah. There's plenty of opportunity. It looks like there's good money. There's probably great benefits. Empress. To Kenya, general for this weekend. Got a Capricorn around this weekend that may be of significance, and you may be feeling very passionately. Life is starting to move forward, and there's no longer feeling like held back, feeling like things are finally moving forward. Negativity moves into the past, and you could see or speak to someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. You have a wish that comes true this weekend, and you could be spending time with a soulmate connection. If you're with someone now, great. If you're not, a soulmate connection could enter. Maybe it's that Capricorn. Let's see. Should be a good weekend. Emma, is Sean starting to like me in a romantic way? Um, Maybe a little bit, but I'm only getting a 33% chance, so it's kind of low right now. But it could be starting. Empress, will things move towards move forward with Cassidy after my brother sends the second text? Will she come around to responding on her own when things move forward? Okay, let's see. Will things move forward after my brother sends the second text? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think if he sends another text, she'll respond. I think she wants to be chased. I think that's what it is. So she's purposely didn't answer that last text. Emma, is Jeremy playing games with me by responding late? Yeah, he is playing games. Oh well, play games right back. Lady, will I date Darius? I don't see dating as of right now. I mean, it could be like a friends with benefits kind of thing, but I don't see like a commitment or dating coming in right now. I don't know. I think he's with somebody else. Is he involved with somebody else? There could be a third party here that interferes with that situation. She laid on me. How soon will I meet my new relationship? I would say soon, maybe within the next 4 weeks. If it takes longer than 4 weeks, it happens this fall. The spades would be the fall, but it could be as soon as 4 weeks. Georgia, general regarding bad estate issues with my cousins. General regarding bad estate issue with my cousin. Oh, damn. All right, well, communication could come in out of the blue between you and your cousin. I don't know what the situation is, but it looks like you might be at a standstill. This person may have done something that you feel is betraying, and there could be a lot of bullshit that's got to go on here. You got sharp energy here. Your urge to listen to your intuition. There could be a lot of money at stake, but the Fool is in reverse, so you should find everything out. If they're holding anything back from you or there's any secrets, you'll find out. I don't know. I don't know if it's you and your cousin against one another or it's you and your cousin against someone else. But there's somebody here who's not telling the truth. There's money that's at stake. Oh, damn, this phone died. What an asshole I am for not plugging it in. There's money that's at stake. There may be secrets that get revealed, and it looks like it's messy, and it could continue for quite some time. Well, now that phone died, I better use this one. What an asshole I am. Like, why am I sitting here with 3 chargers and I don't plug the phone in? Stupid. Ashley, what does Josh's friend say about me? Well, not everybody is going to say the same thing, and people aren't going to agree. So it's very hard to give a reading about what people say because everybody feels differently. I would say overall, they probably don't do all that much talking about you because the communication looks like it's down with the Hermit. But if they were to say anything, I would say that they would think that you're well prepared, you're a nice person, you have good energy, and that you're a hard worker because you got the 8 of Pentacles. But the Hermit is here, so they may not say much. Or are you asking, what does Josh, your friend, say about you? Is that the question? All right, what does Josh, my friend, say about you? He may say that you're a nice person, you're reliable, sincere, kind-hearted, grounded, stable, down to earth, very successful, and intelligent. Julie, how long do you see me staying at HL before I move on to working at the hospital? I would say it could be 6 months to a year. And you probably would change at the beginning of the year, like maybe not the beginning of 2022, but maybe at the beginning of 2023. Ashley, how does Josh the Virgo view me? As a stable, kind-hearted, reliable person who's loyal, hardworking, and successful, and maybe also perseverant. Crystal. Did I miss it? I don't see it yet. All right, let me do MJ. What are Z the Aquarius current energy towards me? Z the Aquarius, what's his current energy? I would say the energy is kind of stuck. It's as if he holds himself back, and communication could be down, and there may be a little negativity around the situation. It'll pass, though. It'll shift. Right now, I don't know. It's like stagnant energy. Crystal, this lady at my job named Shannon has her baby's father named Cleo spiritually attacking me. Will I get justice for these attacks? What makes you think that this is happening? I don't know what makes you think that this is happening. I would make sure that you're saging yourself and wearing Florida water, but I don't necessarily believe that somebody is spiritually attacking you. I'm not convinced of the situation of what's going on, but I would wear Florida water. I would sleep at night with a bowl of salt water underneath your bed. Change that water frequently, like every day or every other day, and sage, just to get everything away from you. Because I don't know if it's coming from them or if it's coming from somewhere else, but I would just worry about yourself and not worry about what's going on in other people's lives. They have to deal with their own shit. I can't respond on other people's karma because I don't know what it is, and there's more that goes into it than just I want them to suffer because I think they did something to me. The best advice I can say is to take care of yourself spiritually, and sage, Florida water, salt water. You can bathe with salt water, use salt water scrubs, especially around the neck and the back of the neck, like all over in this area. And also you may want to scrub your feet really well. Anyhow. Emma, does Carl like me in a romantic way? Yeah, I think so. Ashley, how will hanging out with Mula the Gemini go tonight? It should go well. Like you got a new beginning and it's peaceful, serene, pleasant, well balanced. I think you'll have a good time. Emma, what will Jeremy do if I block him? Nothing. He'll feel unrespected, but he'll move on with his life. Simran, is G the Pisces that will come back in late August since he will contact me late summer? No, the Pisces is somebody new that you haven't met yet. Simran, is H talking to someone of interest or dating? I don't think so. UAF, how does my boss feel about me? Does she know I'm unhappy, or she knows that you're unhappy? Okay. How does my boss feel about me? Well, she thinks that you're very stable. She thinks that you're grounded. She's got high hopes for you. Lover's card here. I don't think that she wants you to leave. I think that she does know that you're unhappy. She's got a lot of respect for you. She thinks that you're strong, capable, and that you have a lot of potential. But I think that she knows that she's going to lose you. Well, she should have done something about it. Too bad for her. Jay, I know I'm older than the hard-to-reach girl because she looks very young. How would she feel about dating a man older than her? She would be fine with it. She would be fine with it. She's well prepared. She may be young, but she seems to be very mature. Simon, what would Elle say when I tell her that I'm busy? Will she leave me alone? She will leave you alone for a while, but at some point she may reach out again trying to get you to do something for her. Simon, how does H feel and think about me, good and bad? Thinks that you're successful, intelligent, kind-hearted, sincere. I don't know how well this person knows you because they don't really come up as having very strong opinions either way. So I don't know if this is somebody who's more of an acquaintance or that you don't know really well, because they don't really seem to have too much of a strong opinion. It's like, oh, she's nice, she's a smart person, she's unique, creative, but it's not coming up like they have real strong opinions at this point either way. Emin, does P sense improved performance in me, and is he impressed by that? Yes, I would say yes, he does, and he is impressed by that. Georgia, me versus my cousin. I'm the owner of the house. Drugs with him. Oh boy, it's going to get ugly, and there's deceit around it. It's going to be a battle for you. Yeah, and he's going to feel hurt. But you know what? The timing may not be right around this situation. There's deceit, there's heartbreak, but you got to do what you got to do. You got to take care of yourself. And you know what? If you were to cater to his needs or let him have his way, the drug thing would just get worse. So you got to take care of yourself. It could get ugly, but that's okay. All right, I have to pee. I'll be right back. She ain't sleeping. Did this phone come back on? I mean, what the hell is happening here? working? What is going on here? For the love of God. I don't know what's happening. Hopefully that's working. Okay, what time is it? I gotta check the time. Okay, it's 4 o'clock. Emma, can you tell me what makes Carl like me that way? Well, when you have romantic feelings for someone, you really can't put your finger on what it is. It's just something that develops. You know, it doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter, what you smell like. It just, feelings just develop. There isn't like a recipe for it. So, no, I can't really tell you what makes him feel that way because like feelings just develop and then they also just go away. But there's no recipe for it. I can tell you what he likes about you, but I can't tell you what makes him like what makes him feel that way. I mean, he thinks that you're a nice person. He thinks that you're kind and caring. He thinks that you're sincere. But there are other people in his life that he also thinks are kind, caring, and sincere, but he might not have romantic feelings for. So it's like there really isn't a recipe or a way that I could explain what it is that makes him feel that way. Just like when love ends or romantic feelings die, there's really nothing that, sometimes it just goes. Sometimes nothing happens. You're just like, I'm not feeling it anymore. And once it's gone, to me, once it's gone, that's it. It ain't ever coming back. Once that ship sails, goodbye. But I mean, he thinks that you're a nice person. He thinks that you're very capable. You're very successful. You have a lot of potential. You're kind-hearted. You're sincere, and you're funny. But I can't really go any deeper than that. Simran, how will the Zoom meeting go with Dr. Kathy on Monday? It should go well. Slow and steady wins the race, but you have good luck around the situation. Julie, how long will I stay at HL? Oh, I did that one. I said probably 6 months to a year. And when you start at the hospital, it should be like at the beginning of maybe 2023. Or it's the beginning of a year. It's the winter time. Simran, why does Elle think I'll always help her even if I'm busy? She feels like she doesn't care if you're busy. She figures that she'll try anyway. The worst that you can say is no. And she feels like if you really want to help her, you will. You'll find the time to do it. She doesn't care. Like she doesn't care if you're busy. She's going to try anyway. Simon, how does Dr. Kathy think of me, good and bad? Okay, I would say that she thinks that you're smart, intelligent, kind, grounded, and stable, and you have a lot of potential. I don't know what kind of a doctor she is or what your relationship is with her, so it's hard for me to tell 100% because doctor-client relationships will be different from best friends relationships, right? And the way that they see, the way you see somebody, right? Like a doctor's gonna have a more professional, if this is like a therapist that you're talking to, versus, or like a business professor, like a college professor is gonna have a different view of you than say your best friend. The other side, they may think that you're a little bit too anxious. You may sometimes allow situations to victimize yourself. You're poor at setting boundaries, and you allow people to take advantage of you. Again, there's some anxiety here. She also may think that sometimes you hold yourself back. Emma, what I mean is he hardly knows me. He has feelings. I don't think that he's in love. I think that it's crossed his mind that there could be something more between the two of you. I mean, he's not coming up as being in love with you. He's coming up as having feelings or curious as to what could come. It's not like something where he's like sweating to like be with you. I don't think that that's the case. I think that there's an interest that he feels could go somewhere. Empress, next week for Cassidy and my brother. And the thing is like with feelings, when people develop feelings, most of the time, the people that we have feelings for or crushes, we don't even know them. Like, we don't even know them. The guy at the bar that I had the crush on, how well did I know him? He handed me a beer every 10 minutes. Like, that's was my relationship with him. And I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no logic sometimes to the way people feel, you know, just like there's no logic as to when things end or when relationships end. There's not always a reason. It's, you know, or like you develop a crush for somebody. Usually, what I've been told is that you find yourself attracted to people that heal old soul wounds. That's why you're attracted to them. When you heal those wounds yourself, you're not attracted to those people anymore. You're attracted to a different type of person. So just because you don't know somebody well doesn't mean that you can't be attracted to them or think that there could be more to come. Empress, next week for Cassidy and my brother. Communication's much better next week. It's slow and steady wins the race with them, but next week is much better. There's much more communication coming in than there was this week, and the timing around the situation is also a little bit better. Simran, what does Elle think I feel about her? Does she know I'm not oblivious? She knows that you're not oblivious, but she feels like she can get out of you what she wants to get out of you. Like, she feels like eventually you'll give in. That's how she feels. And she feels like there's no harm in trying. Like, where most people would feel like, oh, I don't want to impose on someone, she feels the opposite. She feels like, well, I'm just gonna keep asking until I get what I want. I'm just gonna keep trying. Kendra, will I book the role of Aura in Paradox? Will I book the role of Aura in Paradox? You got a 70% chance yes, you will, but with the Five of Cups, I'm reluctant to say yes, because this is like feeling either negative or feeling negativity, or feeling like you're not looking at the bright side. So I'm wondering if you book something different. 70% chance yes, but there's negativity around it or pessimism. Let's see what happens. 70% chance yes. That's pretty high, but I don't know. Five of Cups is, I don't think so. What I would say is that 70% chance you book something. It may not be exactly what you want, and you could feel negative. Like, you may feel like, damn, this is what I really wanted, and I got that instead. Simran, Dr. Kathy is my professor for 3 of my psychology courses. She knows my mental health issues, anxiety. I was diagnosed with depression in the past, but I think now I have a bit of anxiety now. Anxiety and depression usually go hand in hand. Like, depression is like living in the past. Anxiety is worry about the future, when really all we have right now is the present moment. Empress, does Cassidy know my brother feels about her, or she has an idea that he wants this? Okay. Well, you know, I think that she does know that he's interested in her, but I think that there are a lot of things that don't sit right with her. I think the lack of communication, was it her that the lack of communication when he was away? I think she also may think that he talks to other girls or that there's other interest around him. I think that she also may be a little bit unsettled in the whole situation. Like she feels like, yeah, I think he's into me, but I'm not really 100% sure. And I think that she's a little unconfident, in the situation, and that's why she's kind of afraid to dive in head first. She's afraid of being hurt. There's no doubt about it. And she's afraid that the relationship isn't going to move forward, or it's not going to move forward. Like it's one step forward, two steps back. She feels like he's got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Like that's the best way I can describe it. Simran, is the test happening on Monday, Wednesday? Is the test happening on Monday? I think it's happening on Wednesday. Okay, can we cut off the super chats because I have to get ready to leave, and while I wait for the moderators, I will answer some people here that I haven't gotten to, and then I'll be back on tonight. I'll be back on tonight probably about maybe 9:30, something like that. Vicky, hanging out with Jay on Sunday, how will it go? It should go really well. You're listening to your intuition. There's like a creative project, or there's something that's like fun and creative out of the blue or out of the ordinary happening, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Things should be good. Communication looks good. There's like a loving, kind, caring energy around the situation. I see it. Well, I have my visa, what was that, by July? I don't think so. I think it's going to take longer than that. What is this piece of hair? I love you. How did Uziel feel about not seeing me today? He's a Sagittarius. I don't think he thought too much about it. I think that he just did whatever was going on in his day. He was busy. He wasn't thinking much about it, and he'll see you when he sees you. Sanch, why my friend Mahi was creating misunderstandings between me and CK. I don't know that this person was. I mean, if they were doing it intentionally, the cards don't indicate it was intentional. I don't know if there was a misunderstanding around you and that person. Because it looks like, have patience, things are going to all clear themselves up. The whole thing is the big misunderstanding. I don't know if they were intending to cause trouble. They may have been misinformed. Chame, is my household haunted with bad spirits? No, I don't think it is. But there is no reason why you can't sage it, use Florida water, and also bathe with salt, because that's just extra protection. Okay, Zara, the Aquarius texted me on my phone number and then he blocked me. I have blocked him on social media 3 months now. I haven't gotten intentions to unblock him or anything else. What would he do next? I mean, I don't know like what the two of you expect from one another. You have him blocked. He reaches out to you, then you block him. I mean, I think that it's time to just kind of leave this situation alone. What else is he going to do? I mean, unless he plans on showing up at your house, which I don't think he's going to do. So I don't know. He's blocked you. You've blocked him on social media. I don't know what you see, like, this is going to come down to your intentions. What do you want from this situation? Because this blocking each other but hoping that they're going to do something else, like, what more could he do besides show up at your house? He texted you on the phone and then he blocked me. I have him blocked on social media. I haven't got intentions to unblock him. So, like, what do you want from this situation? Like, what else could he possibly do? I don't think he's going to do anything. I mean, unless he's going to show up at your house. But, I mean, I don't know, like, what is the point of reaching out to each other and then immediately blocking each other? I mean, it's getting ridiculous at this point. I would just delete him from everything and move forward with your life, because this isn't helpful. Like, this is bad energy. Reaching out to somebody, blocking them on everything, but wanting to hear from them in another form. I mean, what's the point in that? I think what you need to do is figure out what it is that you want from this situation. Now, you know his circumstances, so you know what he's capable of and what he's not capable of, and you have to decide whether or not you want that. But I can't go along with this blocking stuff, because what is the purpose of blocking someone if you really want to hear from them? And if you don't want to hear from them, then just delete them and forget about it totally, because otherwise it's just keeping you in this position of talking about them and keeping you in their energy. You're not moving forward if you're still in this place. And this has gone on for months. I don't think he's going to do anything else, because I don't think he can do anything else. I mean, he can unblock you and text you again on your phone, but what is that going to do? Nothing. So I don't know. I would cut this person out. He's not the person that he pretended to be. He never fulfilled any of the things he said he was going to do, and he comes up as disrespectful. He's very burdened, and it would suit you best to just walk away from it. I would, if you make the decision to block him on social media, I would block him on the phone number and just put him out of your life, because what's the point? Like, let's just say that he did show up at your house. What's going to happen? Nothing. Like, he hasn't fulfilled the big promises that he made you. So that is, at the end of the day, is the end of the story. Unless you want to go down that other rabbit hole, which would just not, it wouldn't lead you anywhere. So I would forget about this guy at this point, because he's nothing but heartache. And the blocking and unblocking and reblocking, and what is he going to do next? What could he possibly do next besides show up at your house? And do you want that? I wouldn't want that. I don't think he's going to do that. I don't think he has the nerve to do that. But Mel, if I tell my sister that the issue between us is subconscious jealousy, will she agree and seek to do something about it? Okay. Will she agree and want to do something about it? Maybe not right away. It may take some time for her to digest that. I don't think she admits to it right away. It's going to take a little bit of time, and eventually she'll be willing to do something about it. Because it looks like your relationship with her is very strained. It will improve one day. So that's why I think eventually she does want to do something about it. She may not be ready to admit it right away, because it looks like it feels like it makes her feel weak, or it makes her feel stuck. It'll take time, but she's going to have to digest that. Yeah, it's funny. People don't like to admit jealousy. But I think that especially between sisters, like, I could see it with sisters more than I can brothers. I could definitely see it with sisters, because I just think that they're just different relationships. They're different beings. Yeah, it's going to take her a minute to digest it. I would bring it up though, see what happens. All right, that's it for me. Oh, Hierophant. Let me do Hierophant, and then I'm going to go, and I'll be back on tonight. Indy's energy. Okay, the energy is forward moving, kind, caring, sincere, and loving. So I don't know where you guys are right now, but you have a wish around this situation. So maybe we didn't get there yet, but the energies, that's what it's about to shift into. And what's the Gemini, right? What's Gemini? Gemini's feelings. Gemini thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, attractive, strong, grounded, stable, loyal, reliable, dependable. I would say unique and creative as well. The energy around the first person is stronger though. The energy around Indy is stronger than it is this person. That doesn't mean anything though, because energy is always shifting, but energy comes up very strong around the first person. Okay. I'm going to go. I will see you guys tonight. Thank you all, and have a nice afternoon. I'll be back on tonight, probably about 9:30 Eastern time. Bye-bye.